Yo, what is up, my dudes? This is DevinePlayz, and welcome to Hooked on You. And this is, as you can see at the bottom left, this is a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I've heard mixed reviews of this game, but I did hear that if you're a fan of Dead by Daylight, you'll enjoy this game. So, I mean, I thought I'd give it a try. And the first time I heard about this game, it was I didn't even know what to think. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then I saw Spirit, and I was like, yo, yo, what's up, baby girl? But, yeah, I don't know what to expect from this game, so, we're just gonna go ahead, give it a try, and, see how things go. New game. You may call me Samagil. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow. Really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Is that supposed to be like the entity talking in the narrating? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. So stupid. Oh.
An eternity, if you catch my drift.
Ha ha. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Samagil. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was... Oh, I'm so sorry. As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Well... Alright. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Wait, what? Oh, all I can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile. Okay, gotcha. I thought that's what was coming out of my mouth. I was like, dark bile, bugs, worms? The heck did I eat? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. I would not touch the face. Run. You turn away from the wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you, your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps.
Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience.
Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Dang. Is that a bloody handprint on the volleyball? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. The Huntress. They don't even They don't even just put question mark for the name. They just straight up tell you it's the Huntress. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh man, my boy Wraith looking pretty good. Woo. Oh man, my boy. Dang, he's buff. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Some sexy monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back. You don't kick a volleyball. Even though that's what we did all the time. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripped as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but... Huntress, you're not really my type. I'm not gonna lie. Try hard much? Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat up volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, dang, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared, Samagil. You were made for this.
Well, geez, if the Spooky Ocean's voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I feel like we in for a treat. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. The sign means he was done with the game too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Hey man, hey buddy. Well, we all friends here, man. We all friends here. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah. Not yet. Hey, Samagil, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time of that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh, freak. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Okay. You trash. I'm gonna call you the entity. Or is the ocean the entity? Which one's the entity? How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Well, I think you're quite cute myself. Like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Okay, no, that's not good. I don't want you. I want this one right here. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, super strength, invisibility, invisibility. Same. Although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? Math? Nope. History? Nope. Skipping class? Nope. I suck at all of these. I didn't skip class. I sucked at math and I sucked at history. But I think math was out of these three, math was probably the better one. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Dog, cat, mustelid? What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. And I don't know if this is actually timed or not, so I'm just gonna say dog. You'd look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? Oh, blue. Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. Okay. Well, it's okay. I don't want you anyways. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub performer, not working at all. Well, that would be nice, huh? Well, it's not either of these. Nightclub, no. Not, I don't know. This one? I don't know. Everyone groans, and let's be honest, they're right to do so. Alright. Alright. I should have... I should have just chose none or nothing. Luring folks into the dark. Not just anyone can do that. Best flavor of ice cream. Horse flesh. Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much deeper or too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip.
So obedient.
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know... I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Well, that's not very nice. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Yeah, she did kind of... I don't really know the ins and outs or the details of Spirit's backstory, but she had a really messed up one. From what I can remember at the top of my head, basically, so Spirit, how she died was... Spirit's life was going fine until, you know, her father kind of got screwed over in his company, and then was super stressed and stuff like that, and then Spirit came home one day, or one night, mother was dead, and the father chopped up Spirit to pieces too, and that's how Spirit got killed. And I'm sure those of you who played Dead by Daylight or who are interested in the lore of the characters and the killers, I'm sure you guys know what happened. But yeah, that's like the basic knowledge of what I remember. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Okay. Yeah, there is. Oh, yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Oh, dang. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Oh, man. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Oh, I'm blocking her face. I just now realized. Hold on, let me move my face cam. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Oh wait, was that Trapper? Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. He actually seems like the most chillest dude here. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. You know, same here. Where do you want to go? Oh, I get to choose who I want to go with. Well, I'm trying to get with this one right here. So it's the lounge, right? Is this the lounge or is this the yacht? Or is this the lounge? Yeah, it'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? I think I read that all wrong in my head. Oh gosh, why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Oh yeah, I forgot. The survivors are in this game too. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. Dang, just these two? All that? That's crazy. They're the only help remaining on the island. All remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this. Okay. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes. Pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes. Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, that. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly, when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? No, I'm going back to the lounge. I'm trying to kick it with spirit. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on the island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah. Yeah, right. So what'll you be having? Vodka, soda, sangria, scotch rocks, virgin daiquiri. I don't know. Scotch rocks, just because. Just because. I don't have any good reason. It rhymes. On a day like today, I could use something strong. Scotch on the rocks. Claudette uncorks a very expensive looking bottle of top shelf liquor and pours you a glass. Do enjoy. Who would drink that? Smells like kerosene. You need to embrace the burning. The burning? Oh yeah! What are you, the freaking Kool-Aid man? Why would you embrace that? Burning is... Wraith stifles a sob. No, I can't even think about it. Well then don't. No skin off my back, you weirdo. Come to think of it, strong, expensive, better the longer you leave it locked into the basement. Scotch is the best. Trapper guzzles half the bottle and burps. It'd be disgusting if it wasn't so... No, disgusting is exactly what it is. Since we fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of Fox enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempted to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? Wait, you don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. Yeah, this sucks. But, I mean, it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I'd literally never seen him in a hat. Or I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activity. The first thing that comes to mind is D&D. Are you talking about D&D? Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. San Miguel, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be a classic horror. For reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Books, no thanks. Oh, I don't think this is the right answer. So, you know, what we're gonna say is Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll! You know, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've always felt like I had this other person living inside me. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I'd drawn on it in dried blood. Until we meet again, Roxanne. Huntress looks out towards the horizon, and there's a moment of silence among the group. Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love being read to, especially when somebody does all the voices. It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You could just make it up and it'll still be fun. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? Huntress giggles and gives you a playful little wink. Somebody killed them, huh? I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandoned them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask-covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Yo, I didn't know there was more. Yo, Trickster, what's up, my dude? Yo, Trickster looking kind of good though. Great idea. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, Hack. I don't know what... I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I see you, game developers. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap, spit. That is, oh, okay, but let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic, like. Yes, romantic is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar. But not watching. Okay, this... Okay, alright. Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. San Miguel, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand. Can I just, like, smash it? And put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? I am ready. I'm ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 1, 3, 4, 5, 13. I'm trying to time it when to hit it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. I thought it was gonna like when you click it, it was gonna like do it like a little drift afterwards. Like a slowdown. So I was trying to slow it down on what the heck is his name? Wraith. So that way it drifts into Spirit. But I got Spirit anyways. So, yeah, exactly. You got Spirit. You two are meant to be. I think I'd say so too. Especially since I didn't understand how that wheel was going to spin. Psych, you have to actually spin multiple times to get your real results. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bot on this island here. You trash. 2, 3, 4. Oh! You got Wraith. Oh, yes! You got Spirit. Oh, no, another one. Oh, yes! Oh, why am I so hyping? Why am I hyping this up? Oh, I'm taking this so seriously. Spirit is your true match. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Spirit. Lust in her eyes. Sweat glistening on her skin. Can she even sweat? Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically ever again. Spirit, I have some bad news for you. Okay, give it to me straight. I have something in my teeth, don't I? I think it might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in that ocean. No, well, maybe. But that's not what I was going to say. It's not happening. Not now. Maybe not ever.
If they think I'm going to make out with some stranger just because a bottle told me to, they've got another thing coming. And so do you. Namely, a katana into your heart. If you ever even try to make a move under such absurd circumstances.
I wasn't gonna? Yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless. And not at all that bad to kiss. If I were interested. Which I'm not at this moment in time. We're going to tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not above lying to get what I want. So that thing about me being not that bad to kiss, was that a lie to get me to play along? If you want to know the truth, figure it out for yourself. But don't expect this life. Don't expect this life to just hand you gifts like me. All I was ever handed was pain and suffering. Well, that is pretty true. Like I said, her story is very sad. Treat me well and I'll return the favor.
Otherwise, try a different route and see what happens.
I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And Oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. I don't want to sit next to him either. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Hey, my boy. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Samagil, real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think you probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Okay. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Mystery meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true? Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Samagil, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Or meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. Or axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option, obvs. That's totes cringe. The heck it is.
Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual, if you'd like.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight. Or talk. Or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Samagil, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix, I mean dinner. Oh no. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. Oh man, that's too much. That's too long. I would have got bored of it. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of two parts on top of a pointer, okay, clockwise, and on the bottom a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Uh-oh. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play or would you like me to repeat? No, I'm ready. Oh, wait, here we go. Slice. Oh, freak. You missed completely. Oh, I missed completely. I missed completely. Okay, I hit it. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, I missed completely. It's okay, at least you tried. A little. Sometimes trying a little takes a lot of effort. What the heck was that? You ruined dinner. Your swinging was so poorly aimed, you hacked it to pieces. The bad kind of pieces, too. I hope you're drunk. Dinner is finally... Maybe I shouldn't have carved it. Oh, shoot. I forgot what she said. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean. Well, I mean, Spirit's dead for sure. Wraith is dead. Trapper, I believe, is still alive, right? And Huntress for sure is still alive.
Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their butts off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. I think that's probably one of the worst things. I love eating. That's only one thing. Think about it, Samagil. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Number 2 is so you don't have to poop? Is that what she's talking about? Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Did you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they might want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! I'm sorry. Just straight up, I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food nor the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember what people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now, you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as a medical advice. But I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive.
Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least, a path. A right path. Sorry, sometimes I just can't read correctly. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. This game, okay. The writing in this game. You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over
the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that we're all truly insignificant and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge.
I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face? You've always been alone. You found someone special. She likes aloneness, so I'm just gonna answer questions that she might like. Maybe it's spirit's words. Maybe it's the ocean. Or maybe it has always been this way, but you suddenly feel connected to Spirit's words. I may not remember much about my life before, but there's one thing I know to be true. I've always been alone. Oh, but there's one thing I know to be true. I've always been alone. And I always will be alone. Spirit has turned from looking at the ocean and is looking directly at you now. It's a funny idea, isn't it? Being alone? Okay, this is together. It's the best we can hope for. Maybe. Or maybe it's too much to hope for. Oh, she's crying. No, don't cry. You're dead. How can you cry? Maybe it's impossible. To pretend we know anything, is that just arrogance? I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself, and now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a little bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid. That sounds crazy. Right? But I didn't let it out. And then I, chop, and now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? No dragon, just a lot of fire. Nothing but darkness. Yes. I don't know. Just a lot of fire. Does she like fire or does she like darkness? Nothing but darkness. I'd kill to have a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside of me at all. Just darkness. Never-ending darkness. And here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on the island until you arrived. Until you the problem. Perhaps I could light a torch and search through that darkness. Oh, okay. I see you, Spirit. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick it to the itinerary and attach each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Oh my gosh. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this video here. Let me see. Can I save? Alright, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Oh my gosh, this game. The writing in here is so... A lot of it is quite cringy. But there's, like, a certain charm about it that's entertaining and kind of funny, kind of silly. But... yeah, I think things are going well. Your boy and Spirit seems like we're kicking it off pretty good. Except she's kind of crazy. She got that crazy side. Ooh, we're gonna have to see. We'll have to see how the rest of this plays out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here or enjoy my content, maybe consider subscribing to the channel for more gameplays like these. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.